Hello YouTube, I know it's been a minute since my last actual review of something. So today we're taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series Scorponok from Rise of the Beasts. I didn't even know he was in Rise of the Beasts, or at least I never realized he was. I've seen the movie. I just didn't know he was in it, because I really wasn't paying attention. But today we have the Scorponok Studio Series figure. We're taking a look at him today, and he's a pretty small figure, relatively speaking. Like, he's very small in comparison to a bigger figure. But I picked him up because I like Scorponok. He looks sick as hell, and I just like Transformers figures. So he looks fine. Like, just going off with paint and sculpt and all that, he looks fine. His packaging is nothing really to write home about, though. So, just the typical Studio Series box. Rise of the Beast logo up there, no window. Some artwork of him there. Alt mode and robot mode on the back. And nothing too interesting, honestly, for the packaging. But his accessory is a Scorpion Tail, which is more relevant for the transformation. But aesthetically, he looks pretty damn good. The sculpt, the paint that's there is fine. His legs are really stubby. I have not transformed him yet. I'm basically just ripped him out of the box, but he came out pretty well. He looks fine. Now, as far as articulation is concerned, his head can rotate at its pivot point. He can look up that far. That's a bad angle. He can look up that far and down just a little bit, and that's more than neutral for his head. He has a waist rotation as well, which is a little surprising. His shoulders are pretty good from how little I experimented with them, but they look fine. They can go a full 360 if his backpack wasn't in the way. He can lift his arms up, down, straight out. A very tight bicep rotation on each side. A pretty good elbow, admittedly. His hands are fucking huge, and they are on a ball joint, so they can rotate, bend inwards. They can't really go out due to the sculpt, but they do work relatively nicely. No ab crunch or back crunch or anything like that. His legs can kick out pretty much straight forward. They can kick straight back. And he has the splits pretty decently. He does have a thigh rotation. The rotation on his biceps and thighs are very tight. Single jointed knee that goes out that far. And an ankle on a ball joint, interestingly enough. His ankle can rotate. He can kick forward that far and back, not really at all. And there's a lot of kibble going on the back of his legs, because they are part of his transformation. Generally speaking, for robot mode, articulation ain't too bad. He looks good, too. I like him. He looks really decent. Articulation, there's a lot to be desired, but it's not exactly horrible either. But there's a lot of room to improve the mobility on his body. Now, I haven't transformed him yet, so this is going to be a doozy. Probably. I got the instruction booklet right here. It shouldn't be too complicated. Step 1. Oh. So the instructions start off with showing you how to plug his tail into his hand so he can hold it. Which involves plugging it into his back, apparently. I guess. Oh, that's just where that's supposed to go. Okay. He can hold it, apparently. It's considered a weapon. But how? I'm not sure. Like, I've already tried it. The connection to his hand isn't that good. So, like, his two middle fingers are supposed to go in there and stay in there, but they don't. So, yeah. That doesn't really work. So let's just get to transforming him straight up. The first step is to decapitate him. Twist his arms outwards to each side. Bend his elbows out to, I guess, this degree. Flip his hands so his palms are facing upwards. I gotta flip the booklet around. So 1 second. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that actually looks really cool. So, fold his hands into his claws, basically. Step 6 is lift up his chest. What? Like, I can see the hinge joint. There it is. Oh, that is... Okay, I can see where this is going now. Flip his... Oh boy, these instructions are getting a little weird. Flip his legs out. Apparently. Oh gosh. I didn't want to take that ball joint out. Oh, hang on. Please tell me I can get this back in easily. There we go. I got it. Alright. The instructions are not very clear right now. Sorry if I'm taking a minute to get these. Flip his thighs around for what? Are his legs supposed to plug in anywhere? Oh, is it talking about shortening the body and plugging his knees in? That doesn't look right. Oh, wait a minute, I am stupid. I am stupid. So his legs socket in there. Okay. I think so, at least. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Okay, the legs are socketed in the right way. Now step 11. is click the chest into place. That's pretty much already done, I believe. Yeah. Now take his weird freak legs, turn them around apparently. Step 12, step 13. Flip his feet. Okay. Do the legs not plug in anywhere? I broke it. Okay, the legs are up too low, or down too low, I mean. So flip the legs. This one doesn't want to move. Oh boy. Like, he's good. He's good. I'm just breaking his ass. 6 ways to Sunday. I'm messing him up. Can't. Brother. Scorponok, please. Are his feet facing the wrong way? Yeah, they are. I'm stupid. Oh, I'm stupid. They should be facing backwards. Okay. Or, well, that's more or less the right way for him. He actually looks decently good as a scorpion. Is that pretty much done? Oh shit, yeah, that's done. That's done. Visually speaking, the head is a little too on the nose, because that's just his robot head, but it looks decent. You know what? I'm happy with this as a beast mode. Transformation was fun. He's a little fragile, but outside of that, it's not that bad. You know what? I'm happy with this beast mode, honestly. It's pretty good. He stands pretty well, obviously, which I guess is just a given. But he looks good. He looks like a scorpion. Not that bad, honestly. I'm going to be honest and say 7 out of 10. He looks really cool. The articulation is still kind of limited. Like, these legs are technically on a ball joint, I believe. Yeah, these front ones are, but the hind legs are not the hind legs right here aren't on a ball joint, so they kind of just exist and stay stationary. But the scorpion mode is not half bad, in my opinion. I kind of dig it. It looks really wicked. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Or, well, 7 out of 10. He's not the best thing, but he is certainly serviceable enough. The articulation pretty much all remains. For the most part, his arms can swing out and forward, bend at the elbow. The claws themselves are on a ball joint, so they can rotate and all that. These legs have a hinge and a ball joint for the front ones. The back one is just a hinge. And the knees and all that still remain. Ankles. These don't plug in anywhere, so they're just kind of sitting there. But I think they're solid enough to where it's fine. He's bulky too. That's actually really not that bad of a beast mode. And the tail, of course, is on a few hinges. I spoke too soon. Yeah, he's fragile. Bad, not really, but fragile. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, 7 out of 10, I'm happy with it. He's a pretty decent beast mode. Anyways, I'm out. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, even if it wasn't that good. I could do better. I am going to be getting the Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime in the future when it releases in November, so I will be making a video on that when he comes out. But, for now, I'm out. Peace, fellas. He's pretty cool.